The following review is going to be on Studio Series number 112, Optimus Prime from Transformers 1. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on Transformers 1 Studio Series Deluxe Optimus Prime. Now this is my first deluxe size Optimus Prime. Usually he's a Voyager or bigger. First, take a look at the package. There he is right there with the open window. If you do lift this up and see he's got no matrix, do not worry. It's packed inside the little bag. But this is how you can tell in the store. Studio Series 112 Deluxe Class. Big screen inspired scale detail backdrop. Metropolis of Iacon. Robot to truck mode in 25 steps. You can have him hold his own specially designed matrix. A hero fulfills his destiny, becoming the legendary Optimus Prime. Alright, there's a UPC if you want it. Transformers 1 logo. Now, we'll open him up. Now, like I said, he will have a plastic bag. And in this plastic bag, you will find a matrix of leadership. It is a completely new design because it's got this little added on where you can slide these in his fingers. Now, the smokestacks, you can actually take apart and use them as guns. It's got the battle axe, which just snaps into his finger. And you got his lasers, which is in car mode. Now, we'll put those aside. Here is the backdrop. All new Metropolis of Iacon. That's how it's going to appear in the show, in the movie, I guess. And I love how they paint these little, the part they strap everything to, they paint so they match. And there's Optimus Prime in his Studio Series backdrop. Alright, now let's take a look at the book. So, first thing you do when you take them out of the box, if this step wasn't there, I don't know what you do. Very important right there. Take figure out of box. Put his little smokestacks onto his shoulders, and then now this is a little tricky. You stick the guns underneath the back and you close them. And then the axe stays on the back, and that's more of that. And then you have him do the matrix. You got to put his hands. Now, that's how you put him in his hands, and that's how he holds the matrix. And then finally, you start transforming him, and all that good stuff. Now, let's do the... Now, the matrix goes on the chest. So you can just flip this up, pop that in there, and close it. Smokestacks, like I said before, they are guns in his hands. Pew pew bang bang, as Emerald says. Emgo, Emerald's a chef. And then you can pop these back. They're 5mm ports, so you can just stick those on his shoulders. That's pretty neat. First time they've done that with Optimus Prime. Now on this, you flip this up. And it's got you facing the guns. So, these two places go up. And what you want to do is somehow... It looks like how these are cut out right there. You get those in here. So, you want to push these in. Still trying to figure this out. Let's see. Somehow you pop those in. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. But let's see. And then you can fold these in here. And you can see where his guns stay in robot mode. And his axe, he's got two plastic tabs on the back. And they fit in on either side. So that is storage. Now we'll take all these off. Now, the axe, again, you got a 5mm port in the back of this. So you just slide it on here. Typical Optimus Prime axe. Now to put the matrix in his hands. What you have is in his hands there's these little tabs, these little slots right on the end of his hands right there. You see that one there and that one there. So the instructions say put his arms up like this. Alright, no big deal. And then what you want to do is use these butterfly joints like that so you can extend his arms out. And then I find the easiest thing to do is slide these up. So, where is the... Okay, that one's... Okay, that one's in there. And now you gotta do the other one. Alright, that one's in. And that one's... Come on. It's weird. They should just put hands on this guy. Or opposable fingers. But he is a deluxe size. So... But they did have to make a whole new Matrix mold. There you go. And there's Optimus Prime holding his Matrix. Just like that. So you got those good joints in the end. And then let's see if we can lift them up. And that's about all we're going to do. So, I mean, they had to redesign the Matrix, so it's not too bad. I mean, like I said, this is a deluxe figure, which was... I guess they wanted to keep the price point down because these are only $19.99 as opposed to $24.99 for the main. No, these are $24.99 as opposed to the $19.99 mainline deluxe. So, all right, so we'll put that there, and now let's see if I can put this in the back one more time. So you got these two. I guess what you do is you pop these in here. There we go. It's got cutouts. So there we go. Two cutouts like that. And you fold it in. And they kind of look like rocket thrusters. Alright, now for articulation. Oh, I never knew the top opened up too. Oh, that's pretty neat. You got the top opening up and the bottom. So I didn't realize that. Now articulation. First take a look at that head. Very nice Optimus Prime sculpt. Reminds me of Transformers Prime a little. But you can do the whole 360. You can look up all the way. Look down that much. His arms do a 360. You just got to move this. He's got this real thick in the underarm, but you can still do a 360 if you move it out. He can move up that far. The elbow is 90 degrees, and the wrist is on a swivel, which is pretty cool. And then, like I said before, you could literally, you know, move this guy. You can show him. He's got that extra joint in there. Okay, other arm. Again, if you want to move this out just a little, see how you have to 360 degrees, rotation, elbows 90, wrist, pretty cool. This little piece, whoops, this little piece goes up and down. It's just friction hinged right there. There we go. Say this just pops up and down. And then if you want, you can click it in. Oh, but you know what? Let's lift this up so we can do the front leg that far. It's got a nice joint too. Back leg that far. Almost a full split. Oh, he's on a ball joint, so this is probably going to pop off. But this, you got movement here. More than 90 at the knee. And the foot, you got that ankle tiltage, which is pretty cool. And then you can move his feet up and down. So, oh, and he's got upper torso rotation. Not really a waist rotation due to all this, but upper torso rotation, which is still pretty cool. Alright, now let's do some comparisons, and then we'll transform this guy. Now, our first comparison is going to be mainline Deluxe Alpha Trion. Now, these are both Deluxes, but Optimus is a big, tall Deluxe. And there's Alpha Trion, makes some kind of creature with a horn, and I love how he's got a cape that matches the face. Now, Alpha Trion was also an animal in Titan's Return, but I never got that. Actually, this is my first Alpha Trion figure. So now we're just going to go through some Optimus Primes. This is Voyager Siege. Now, this was also a Cybertronian vehicle, kinda. So we'll show you the two comparisons. And then I brought old G1. This is my reissue from Walmart. Now the sticker's coming off. Just to show you where Optimus Prime has been throughout the years. Then we got animated Optimus Prime. This is the new Legacy United figure. Let's see. The Rise of the Beasts Voyager Optimus Prime. Now I'm sticking with this design. I'm not going crazy with the Bayverse design. And what some people say, the GOAT, which I don't. I know Prime P-verse P calls this guy the GOAT, but I just don't like him. I mean, the wheels are lazy. But anyway, we're getting a Commander class. So that is this is actually the Netflix version of Optimus Prime. And I got a defect because right here, that's all off-center. So, there's all our primes. So let's just do a prime. Let's do a prime picture. Here, we'll put these guys out front, and these two in the back. And then we'll do a prime picture. Say cheese for the camera, guys. There you go. All right. And now let's get to transforming this guy. Okay, to transform Prime, first we're going to take off his weapon. You can leave the smokestacks attached. All right. So first we're going to take the head. We're going to turn it around. We're going to lay it flat like that, looking straight up. And pop it down in that hole. All right. Then we're going to lift this up. Rotate this around. Excuse me. And now we're going to work on the chest. So we're going to take this. Now that's to open up the chest, but you want to do is open up this whole entire thing like that. See if it got some detail. And then just rotate this 180 degrees. And then what you're going to do is fold easy. If you fold this out, grab your finger behind this little red peg and just pop that forward like that. Okay, now what you can do is put the arms down. Now this is pretty neat. The way these arms are, they just unpeg and they just fold out like that. So you're going to rotate these forward. You're going to rotate the arms forward. So what you do is you just rotate these in. Now what's going to happen is this is going to fill in the side of the cab. So you're going to fill that in, and at the same time you're going to rotate this down. So that side is done, and then you got that tab is going to go right here. So you got that side done. Let's work on the other side. So you're going to pop this out, and then you're just going to move this. Let's turn this sideways so you can see this better. And this is going to fill in the side of the truck. And then you're going to slide that in there. And then up here, you got these two tabs are going to go right here. So you're just going to pop that down. And that's the front of the truck. Pretty cool the way the arms is. So the arms do fill in part of the cab. And now we're going to do the feet. Okay, so obviously with all Optimus Prime's feet, we're just going to fold the feet down like that. Now this is pretty neat. You're going to take the inside of the leg and you're going to fold it to the outside. Okay? Take the inside of the leg and fold it to the outside for the feet. Then we're going to push these together. Okay, now we're going to swing this whole thing down like that. Okay? Swing it down. And then what you're going to do is pop this up and then move just the legs back. Like that. Alright? So now, you got that out of the way. And then what you want to do, now the trick is to get this arm into that tab on the side. So that side's done. This side is done. And then you're going to rock the feet up, so you're going to put the hands are going to hold on to here. And I know a lot of reviewers have problems with that, but that's close enough. And then let's see. That goes sideways. That plugs in there. And then you can slide the hand in there like that. And then just as with all these figures, you just got to do a little cleanup. Alright, so that's done. It fell out. Alright, so that hand's in. Oh. And these hands don't really go in that good. But you do the best you can. And I guess that is Optimus Prime. And then what you want to do is utilize these two bottom tabs. And like that. And you want to, let's see. I believe, yes. So you want to do is put the rounded part on top. So these two tabs go on the ground. So you slide that one in there. Slide that one in there. And Optimus Prime has weapons. Now what you want to do with this is the axe. You see his, would it be his knees right there? So you could just undo them a little. Slide this under that knee. Slide this under that knee. Put them together. And now you've got storage. So that is your Optimus Prime figure. Now to get a close-up look at Prime, I like how they covered up the wheels right there. You got the cool axle. This stuff right here is kind of a little hollow, but that's not a big deal. He is a deluxe figure. And I like this version. It's a Cybertronian version of Optimus Prime. And then if you want to take these, like in the movie, you can rotate these around. Whoosh, and those are, I think these become like rocket boosters. You still got the classic Optimus Prime with the blue windows and the red and the grill. Pretty neat. And then the side, and his hands stick out like that, but what are you going to do? I like how the legs, and they got four little caster wheels right there. 4 little wheels. So he rolls pretty good, at least I think so. And if you're wondering what is Blast Effect compatible, we're going to find out right now. Oh, they don't have these Blast Effect compatible. That would have been perfect if they would have done these. But these look like maybe they could be. There you go. So these little ones are Blast Effect compatible. But I think that's more of an accident than by design. Whoops, sorry about that. Well, let's see, front and top. He doesn't look too bad from the top. From the bottom, just what you normally expect. The back doesn't look that bad. I've seen worse. Alright, now for some comparisons. Since we're going to start with the Transformers 1 movie, This is the Transformers 1 Alpha Trion. And he's a he's a horned beast. And they're both deluxes. So now this is a mainline deluxe, and this is a Studio Series deluxe. So we've got two different toy lines going along here. And then we're going to bring out our previous version of Optimus Prime in a Cybertronian mode. This is the Siege, and of course you can see how they covered up the wheels. Same thing they did here. Here they had these things extend. Here they're pulled back. But then Optimus Prime has these guns right here. This guy's got guns right here. He's got extra windows. So this was the prior version of trying to be Cybertronian. And this is a deluxe, or this is a Voyager size. OG Optimus Prime. This is the Walmart reissue. So that's classic Prime, of course, blue legs, red cab, windows, the grill, the headlights, smokestacks. So there's OG. And then this is animated, Legacy United. So you kind of get a little different feel for Optimus Prime through the years. Let's see. Rise of the Beast. So these are our last two movie primes. This is the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts 102. And this is Studio Series Deluxe. So here's a Studio Series Deluxe Prime and a Studio Series Voyager Prime. And that is the difference between these two guys. And I do like the added stuff on here. And then the OG Optimus Prime, the Earthrise version, which I have the Netflix, same thing. So more muted colors. Alright, and that is Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode. Alright, now if you're new to my channel or you a returning viewer, I want you to know that I always reverse transform these guys. The reviewers that don't do that do you a disservice, because most of the time it's a lot harder. They start from the vehicle mode and just expand it to robot mode. It's usually a lot easier than taking the robot mode and compacting it. So, and I always start how they're packaged. This guy was packaged in robot mode, so that's how I started. So now I'm going to reverse transform this guy. So, first you want to do is remove the axe and remove these. Now, sometimes these are harder to remove, but if you can get your thumb behind here, you can easily remove it. Alright, the things could stay. So, let's undo the arms for the hands. And then we'll move them away from that point right there. So, pop this up. Take the hands out. Oh, now look at this hand. This hand's in all the way. Whoops. All right, so that is done. Let's just separate the legs, and we'll fold the legs down one by one, just to get them out of the way. All right, now I guess we'll do the legs now. So basically, you want to take the outer portion of the leg, move it to the inside. That covers up the wheels. And then you flip out the foot. And the legs are done. So, now the top of the body. Alright, so lift this up like that. And at this point, you can spin this around like that. Okay? Unhook the arms and just get them out of the way. Like that. Fold this up. This kind of reminds me of the Earthrise. How you fold it up. And then when you fold this, you'll have these two pegs will go into those two slots. So it does kind of lock in. It just sits in there. And then the waist, it's on a little friction joint. Sometimes this pops off. But what you want to do is clip that down till it locks. Alright. And then these arms, let's hold this up like that. And then you can turn it around. And the arms, we'll do from the top. Do the arms like that. Straighten these up. And these will fold in on themselves like that. Okay? We'll do the again on the other arm. Stretch it out like that. And then have this whole thing folds into here like that. Put the arms down. Now they always have this little piece right there. You can stick your thumbnail. and pop the head up, turn it around, make it like that, and now Optimus Prime is back in his robot mode. Pretty cool. And let's put his axe on. And again, yeah, those aren't, wish those were compact. All right, let's try this one more time. So, you've got these two little things with a notch in them, okay? And then you got these two little tabs. So, in a perfect world, these will slide in perfect. Let's try pushing these down. Hey, there they are in. And then we just fold this down. And there you have Optimus Prime with the Matrix all ready to go. Now, I'm not really sure. At least on the other Prime, it's Orion Pax. This guy is labeled Optimus Prime. So I'm sure this is going to be the final version of Optimus, even though he's a deluxe. But, okay, that's about it. So, I'm glad I got this guy. More coming. My next review should be on that Alpha Trion you saw, if I don't get more figures in between then. Put that there. So, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications. If you want to become a member, I got two tiers. I got a 99-cent core class tier and a $1.99 deluxe. Right now I got no behind the scenes, but if I get enough people to sign up, I'll do some behind the scenes. We'll do some polls. We'll do some extra videos. If you just want to help the channel, 99 cents. Even if you do it one time, hey, a lot that helps. These figures are not cheap, and I do not do YouTube for a living. I am actually in the CSI field, which I know you probably heard me say I'm going to do those videos, but I promise you I will get those started. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and not only do Transformers, I do DC, Marvel, I do Lego figures. I'll give you a little sneak peek of my son doing the big 3,601 piece Artemis rocket. Once he gets that done, I think I'll give you a little quick run around on that thing. Funko Pops, new toy sightings, all the rest. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And we'll see you in the movie theaters. Transform and roll out.